Hollywood is fresh out of ideas, and that is why they just greenlit a Hershey's chocolate movie. This is real. It's not a parody. A Hershey's movie is in the works, starring Alexandra Daddario and Finn Wittrock, directed by Mark Waters, known for Mean Girls and Freaky Friday, both movies I like. But I don't think I'll be interested in this one. Variety says, but wait, there's some more. The movie will begin filming in May across Pennsylvania, the birthplace of Hershey's.
We were just
and it's targeting a release in 2026.
Look, we were just talking last night about possibly, like me and Olivia were talking about making a trip out to Hershey Park or whatever.
It's fun.
There's all sorts of factories out there you can take tours of that she's very excited about the idea of. So might have to go do that.
Get the milkshake, get the giant Hershey's Kiss, do the whole thing. But that's not really... That's fun. Watching a movie about the history of the Hershey's empire does not sound interesting. Actually, I would love to watch a movie about the M&M characters.
Yeah.
And the green M&M in her white go-go boots.
Maybe she should.
Why can't she wear them?
Why can't she wear them?
She should wear the sexy white go-go boots.
Tucker Carlson always asks the real questions.
I mean, yeah. But this is not about the Hershey's mascot. It's not about candy. It's about the history of the chocolate empire and what it meant for society, which makes it so much worse. Finn Wittrock will play Milton Hershey, who alongside his wife, Kitty, played by Daddario, built a candy empire that powered a philanthropic legacy. The explanation for this is that Hershey Entities is one of the producers on the film. So they are funding this.
It's not a story of brutal capitalism.
No.
It's a story of philanthropic. Yeah.
It's a story of activism. In 1909, Milton and Kitty founded the Hershey Industrial School, which provided free education and housing to orphans and underprivileged children. 20 years before his death, Milton transferred the majority of his fortune into the Milton Hershey School Trust, planting the seed for one of the wealthiest educational endowments in the country. In developing a town around their chocolate factory, the Hersheys also built theaters, recreation centers, and public transportation for their workers. Hershey... Oh no, this is a comment from the director, Mark Waters. Against all odds, Milton achieved great success, but unlike a lot of other wealthy men of his time, he shared his success with the working people and community around him. Wealth sharing. The core of Hershey the movie will be the special love story between Milton and Catherine Hershey, who inspired his greatest legacy, the creation of the Milton Hershey School. I'm excited to have Finn and Alexandra to portray these visionaries who believed in leaving the world a better place than they found it. The kind of wonderful true story that audiences are hungry for right now.
Nobody's hungry for this.
Nobody asked for a Hershey's movie.
Like, make a movie about a giant killer Hershey bar that goes around and murders people that eat other types of candy.
Tuxedo Mask sent us a 20. Every time Mary dances, an angel gets its wings.
And another 20 from above it, from the Manic Mustache.
Oh, I didn't see that one. Ladies usual, but apropos to the end of the world, I walk around work with a clipboard in one hand and phone to my ear, so it looks like I'm on a conference call. I own the company. Why am I doing this? Stay toxic, my friend.
So he's task masking even though he owns the company.
Task masking as the CEO is kind of a flex.
Okay, no, I'm sorry, but what you do is you take a pic. Do we have a picture of the giant Hershey candy bar? I need a picture.
You got to look up the Hershey Park mascots.
Okay.
They have a Reese's one and the Hershey Kiss Girl.
There's
the Hershey bar.
What you do, in fact, you know what? That's even better. What you do is you get a disgruntled Hershey bar employee who's wearing the suit and goes on a killing spree.
B-movie slasher film.
So it's kind
so
of like,
easy.
I've always wanted there to be a movie about a disgruntled pizza delivery guy who kills people with a pizza cutter. You know, comes across, they hand him the money. They're like, you want a tip? Get a better job. And he just pulls it out of a holster and just slashes them in the throat. Do that with this, where they're at the Hershey Park and somebody's carrying around like a Clark bar. And he's like, not on my watch. And he comes up behind them and stabs them with a chocolate knife.
He offers them a Reese's.
Like,
they say,
nobody
I have
wants
a peanut allergy.
Like nobody wants your movie about activism.
No.
Okay, they don't. Nobody cares. Zero
I'm not
people
even
care.
saying that it's woke. I mean, whatever. He helped underprivileged orphans. Okay, that's nice. Nobody is interested in watching a movie about that. No one.
Nobody cares.
And if this is supposed to release in theaters, that is a joke. This sounds like it's for streaming.
It'll be a streaming show.
But I don't know. They say, according to the CEO of Hershey, Milton Hershey's story exemplifies the American dream. This movie will reveal how Milton and Kitty built something far greater than a chocolate company. Their legacy extends beyond sweet treats to education, community, and opportunity for thousands. We're proud to support a film that shares the full Hershey story, one of resilience, vision, and impact that continues to inspire today.
It's just propaganda for the company.
Okay, but in a moment, in a convergence of perfect meme magic, Seth Rogen happens to be releasing a satirical show about Hollywood called The Studio right now, where they are in the middle of one of these Hollywood meetings, green-lighting a Kool-Aid movie. And I just feel the need to share this with you all.
As I very eloquently said in my interview with Variety, you know, prestige films and box office hits, those are not mutually exclusive. We can do both, and we will do both. And that is why I'm excited to announce that we are fast-tracking a Kool-Aid movie.
Wait, what?
Let's fucking go! I was hammering.
Is that Catherine Hahn?
Yes.
It is
Had to
Catherine
make
Hahn.
moves like this for like months.
Oh my God.
I love Catherine Hahn. I'm sorry. She made I watched Agatha all along because she makes faces like that and says absurd shit.
We can get Mr. Beast to put a bunch of people in a giant picture of Kool-Aid, see how long they can hold their breath for money.
Ooh, actually, that would crush, right?
I could sell the fuck out of this.
I love Catherine Hahn.
It's amazing, Maya, and I'm glad you like it, and you're like it even more when you hear my take. So,
This is not real because they're not snorting coke on the table.
No, yeah.
what made Barbie stand out so much in the marketplace?
Famous white people.
Kinda. It was actually one quasi-famous white lady. Greta Gerwig. That's the reason Barbie worked. It had a writer-director behind it. It was a filmmaker's vision. So that's what we're gonna do with Kool-Aid. We are gonna make the auteur-driven, Oscar-winning Kool-Aid film.
Oh,
Okay, I want live action, and you get the Kool-Aid Man jumping through the wall. Nothing about the making of Kool-Aid.
No.
You get a homicidal Kool-Aid Man through the wall. Oh yeah!
And
Like-
they had Martin Scorsese for a cameo in the show to go along with the gag because cinema.
Yes, and that reminded me of this fake headline that you told me about. Exclusive: Martin Scorsese tapped by Continental Studios to make a Kool-Aid movie centered around the Jonestown Massacre.
Now that I would watch.
That's cinema. But tell me, but really, what we know is that this is the movie that would sell killer versions of these characters.
Yes. The killer Hershey
A
kiss.
killer Hershey bar right here.
The Hershey kiss takes her foil off and it's just exposed muscle.
Yes.
Like, I'm ready.
Like
Take me on that journey.
Stop
But
doing
Hershey won't do that.
Also, or like the crackhead honeycomb man from the 90s. You ever
Who?
see that guy? You would know. It's before your time.
What do you
You weren't
mean?
even born yet when this character was. People in the chat would know who I'm talking about.
But the thing is, you know, the Kool-Aid gag that they did in the studio show, it is just believable enough. And I almost fell for it when I saw the fake poster they created. Because they're doing ridiculous things like the Hershey movie.
That crazy craving for honeycomb! Honeycomb, honeycomb! We want honeycomb! Yeah, honeycomb!
Make a movie about the honeycomb character.
Honeycomb
That is
is
terrifying.
Sweet and crunchy! Sweet and crunchy!
Like toasted,
Honey? Honey?
that's it, honey.
Yeah, they want honey! I mean, let's get some!
That would make way more money. Is make a movie about the crackhead honeycomb character.
Yeah, unironically, it would.
I'm telling you.
So they're doing the Hershey movie. They already did the Hot Cheeto movie, Flamin' Hot.
There have been other ones too, and they made movies about, or they made shows about Uber and about BlackBerry and about literally everything. And those would arguably probably be better because they're not about activism, which is stupid.
It's just like, can you not? I don't know. Can you like write a story? Is anyone capable of doing that in 2025?
They are
Like, is there
not.
anyone left?
No.
Like, I feel like all the artists died.
Yeah.
Or they all got raptured one day. There are none left.
There's just too much stuff getting made and not enough artists to go around.
Like, I know, okay, this is not a spin-off, it's not a sequel, it's not whatever, but it has a name of a brand in it, so people are gonna go see it or something.
I did like this one, the poster.
That I would watch.
The final written film directed by Martin Scorsese, Kool-Aid starring Steve Buscemi.
I'm just, it's funny because it's so true.
Yeah.
It's funny because you could actually fall for it.
Yeah.
They're this desperate. It's just sad. It's fatiguing.
It's so boring.
Like, when are they going to come up with something?
They're not. They're going to keep... Like, at the very least, this would make more sense as a show. I wouldn't watch it, but you understand that stuff like shows like this get made every day. But it's being done by the company to rehab... I guess not even to rehab their image, just Hershey's have a bad image?
No.
Do they need to make propaganda films?
The only bad PR that they've had in the past, like... couple of years is the
Hershey Park is a
she pronoun business.
Hershey Park is like it's roller coasters and stuff, right?
Yeah. They have
Do
those.
like a final destination at Hershey Park where people die on the rides.
In real life?
No, as a movie.
Oh, I was like, whoa, okay.
You send them to the Hershey Park and it goes off the track and it goes flying. There's a serial killer in a haunted mansion.
Yeah, they also don't they own Slurpees
Maybe.
or something?
I don't know.
They under the umbrella.
I'm telling you right now.
I want to see the Eminem movie. I want an Eminem movie with all the Eminem crew.
I was just reading this conspiracy theory earlier on X.
I'm kind of kidding.
That J.P. Morgan sunk the Titanic so that he could create the Federal Reserve, so that he could kill John Jacob Astor and all of these other people, and involved swapping the Titanic with the Olympic or the Olympia or whatever it was. And I was reading this, I'm like, make this movie.
What the hell?
Make this movie.
Yeah.
Like, I would like to hear about how the creation of central banking is what sunk the Titanic.
Like, I know original stories don't get as much play and people don't go to see them in theaters. I get it. But they're also not going to watch this. So where does that leave us?
Thanks for watching. Listen to full episodes of Pop Culture Crisis on Spotify.
Keep up with us on social media and make sure you subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss the show. Bye, guys.